recording. All right, good morning. So, welcome, guys. Chima. All right,
Yeah,
let's
that's
take.
not a question. Okay. For instance, a friend would like to invest 1 million in 2 months into crypto. What's the best coin you'd advise the person to invest in? Just for 2 months. He wants to invest 1 million and get 500K in 2 months.
Well,
What's the best advice? It's not a long time aspect.
okay. First of all, you cannot guarantee time.
Okay.
Don't make promises you can't keep. We don't control the market, even though we add to the market. Okay, you don't make promises. If the person wants to take that risk and say, okay, what coin can I get? As for me, I might look at Cardano, okay, and I might split it into two, Ethereum and Cardano. The reason is this: if the person, or if I choose to invest now, I know within that 2 months, Ethereum would definitely hit and surpass its present value and could get as much as $2,000 based on my findings. Do you understand? Secondly, ADA will be launching the smart contract Gokjon, there's a name they call it, the next level of their, if you look at their roadmap, on the 22nd, I think in February, yes. And I see ADA reaching $1 before then or during that period. Okay, so I will put that money in both, maybe ADA 50%, Ethereum 50%. Okay, these are my findings. Okay, but the market has a way of, how it works. You might have a forecast, you might have a perfect prediction, and by that time, it might not go exactly as you plan, but in the long run, it will not yield you good returns on your investments. Okay, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Hello, I'm sorry about that. So let's continue. So I would put in ADA and Ethereum, because I know that Ethereum will do well before that 2 months time, and I know ADA will do well in that 2 months time. But you can't say 100%. But if I'm the person, that's what I would do. But you can't guarantee anything. Don't give assurance, because the only thing you can assure the person is, if the person is looking out for a long-term investment, definitely is going to make good returns on his investment. I hope that answers your question, Chinwe.
Yeah, sure, I do.
All right.
Thank you so much.
So,
That's an AD is
yeah,
advisable.
that's what I would do. Yes. Okay.
Okay,
All right.
thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. I think we'll start now. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Blessing, Olaolu. You're welcome. Uh, our usual Saturday meetings, where we talk about crypto opportunities in crypto. Today is not going to be a long meeting. I just want to show us some things in DeFi, which some of us probably know, why some of us still don't know. And also for the newbies, I don't think there's a newbie here. If there is, before we finish, I'm going to take them quickly on how to start, what they need to do, and what they shouldn't do, so that they don't lose their money or they don't get scammed. Okay. Now, we're going to be looking into DeFi. Okay, and it is not just about owning a cryptocurrency. It's also taking advantage of the opportunities on how to increase that particular cryptocurrencies by what we do, cause either by staking or putting it in a pool, okay, or probably earn interest on whatever cryptocurrency you have. Not all cryptocurrency can give you a return on your investment apart from holding on to it. Okay. At the beginning, when we started our meeting, we actually used Binance to do some of these products, to do some of these investments. And we have different platforms where you can stake. Okay, if you go to a website called Staking Rewards, you see different. Let me share my screen so that we can. The thing there is that if you're not making money this 2021, you blame yourself. There's a lot of opportunities in DeFi, and DeFi. What we notice these days is that crypto companies or fintech companies are turning to banks. Banks are somehow turning to cryptocurrency. What does that mean? It means that cryptocurrency will change, or blockchain, let me use what blockchain technology itself is going to change a lot of things. It's going to disrupt the banking system. The banks will not have a choice than to integrate blockchain technology, because this is the future, and most transactions that will come later will be done in digital currencies. Okay. Apart from the fact that we are making money, there are good opportunities if you want to build your career in blockchain technology or cryptocurrency. There's a lot of opportunities there. The industry is still young, and I strongly believe that this is a place for you or for anybody who wants to build or make good money in the future. It's a place that you can also look into. It doesn't change your current career. You can only add more to it. You can add value to it, because in the next few years, most jobs that we'll be seeing are going to be about blockchain, cryptocurrency, and all those kind of things. So it's going to be another advantage. Let's look at. Let me see if I can still remember this staking. Yeah, staking rewards. You will see cryptocurrencies that you can actually stake. Okay, and passive income with crypto. So you can actually go to this website and look at different staking rewards, okay, and staking providers, crypto assets, staking providers. You can also work with the calculator. It's a very friendly website. Anybody can actually do that and see how you can make profits from it. Okay. Now, if you look at Polkadot, let's look at Polkadot for instance. Polkadot can give you, if you have the present price is 18.3. Okay, it has grown 10.75% in the last 24 hours. Okay, then if you look at the staked value, is around 11 million, right? I think this is 11 million, 11 billion. It can't be 11 million. Why 11 million? Okay, why the market cap is 17 billion? Okay, total staked, total ADA staked. When we mean total ADA staked, what it means is that the total number of ADA in circulation, okay, we have 59.54% of the total Polkadot in circulation that are staked, they are locked up in staking. And what does that mean? Is it also means that the value, this staked, this a percentage that is locked up in staking will also add value to the remaining Polkadot in circulation. Take for instance, if you have too much of money in circulation, we know that what that means. It means you could set and inflation, right? If you have too much of money in circulation. But if you have less money in circulation, your currency gains power, all right? It gains value. Now, if you have more of Polkadot locked up, okay, it's definitely going to add value in the remaining Polkadot in circulation, meaning that every other person who wants to buy can only buy from the ones in circulation, not the one locked up. So let's look at the price of Polkadot. Dots, Ethereum, Bitcoin. Yeah, let's look at the value of dots as of now. As you can see, DOT has appreciated by 11 as of 11 point over 11%, $18.12 as of now using CoinMarketCap. Okay, and if you look at the staking reward, okay, you can see that here it's 18.13. It's around that range too. Okay, so we have this locked up. Okay, as of last week, ADA Cardano was #1. Okay, while Polkadot was #2. All right. Now, why I am so bullish when it comes to ADA? ADA as of now is the highest decentralized blockchain, decentralized cryptocurrency. The reason why I say is the most is because of what? This value, 70.57% of the total ADA right now is locked up. Do you understand? It's over 70%, meaning that we have just less than 30% of ADA in circulation. It doesn't mean the total number of the total number of ADA that will be produced or mined. No, we're talking about circulation. You know, we have, if you go to take, for instance, let's use Bitcoin as an example so that I need you to understand this. Where is that Bitcoin? All right. If you look at Bitcoin now, we have total number of Bitcoin that will ever be produced is 21 million, which we know. Total number of Bitcoin in circulation is 18.6 million. Okay, so what am I trying to say now is that the total number of ADA in circulation, okay, 70.57% of it is locked up in staking, meaning we have less than 30% of the circulating supply available for people to buy or to do transaction with. And that is one of the reasons that will add value to that system, to that cryptocurrency. Okay, so when you see more cryptocurrency of a particular currency locked up, just know it's going to add value to it. I'm not saying all cryptocurrencies, but good cryptocurrency that have good projects. So this is one of the ways you can actually look for coins to invest in. Do you understand? So we have different tools that you can use. This is one of them. Identifying a good cryptocurrency, knowing what program pushes that cryptocurrency, okay? And looking at that program and see how can that program add value to it. Like staking, add value to a cryptocurrency. What will make people lock up over 70% of a currency is because it is adding value to them. That is the reason why people go to that extent. Now, if you look at Ethereum 2.0, you can only stake from 32 Ethereum upwards. And okay, and that is why we have just 1.9% of the circulating Ethereum locked up. It is not everybody that can afford to have 32 Ethereum and lock it up, probably for like 2 years or so. Not everybody, but even at that, Ethereum is doing well. Ethereum is Ethereum because we all know that after Bitcoin, it's Ethereum. Do you understand? After Bitcoin is Ethereum. Okay? Now, look at Tezos 78. Okay? Look at Algorand. Some of these cryptocurrencies are, look at Synthetic Network 54, Cosmos, EOS. Okay? So we have, you can view more assets if you want to, but I don't want to go into that right now. But just go to these sites, look at staking rewards, and look at for your coins. Probably there's other coins that you have that you want to know how far. If they have a staking pool or whatever they do, you can actually view it on staking reward and see how that cryptocurrency is doing. Okay, that will give you an idea of what is in circulation and why probably that amount is not adding value to your bag. You're holding that particular cryptocurrency. Okay, now if you look at, let's look at staking providers. Now, if you look at, let's load. We have a lot of staking providers, a lot of them. As you can see, you have Alinods. Actually, I don't know about them. I've not used them. Celsius Network, I know of Celsius Network. Under Celsius Network, we have, alternatives. Okay, as you can see, most of us know Matic Network, USD Coin, OX, which is ZRX, DAI Network, DAI, Kyber Network, and Synthetic. Okay, you can actually stake any of these cryptocurrencies on this service provider, which is called Celsius Network. Celsius Network is like BlockFi, it's like Nexo. Okay, some of us know about Nexo because we've been using Nexos. I use Nexo. Okay, then Binance, most of us know what Binance is. There are a lot of platforms that you can actually stake, a lot of providers that you can actually stake your cryptocurrency. So if you go to staking rewards, you can actually get a lot of information, and see how you can apply it to your crypto to earn more money. Okay, and also it's all to do about volume. Volume again goes a long way in determining how much you can actually earn when you stake your crypto. Okay, so that's that about service provider. Then which other one we're going to look at? Under this staking provider, you can also look at DeFi. Okay, all these are DeFi protocols. All these are DeFi. They provide DeFi, full-time DeFi services like Compound, like Aave. Okay, a lot of them. This site is so good that you can actually get a lot of information from it if you study it well. Okay, exchanges, what exchanges like Binance and all those things, different wallets that you can also stake, just like we use Exodus. Some of us use Exodus. Okay, some of us use Exodus, like me, I use Exodus. I'm sure by the time you scroll, you keep searching, you'll see more of it. I use Exodus to stake my ADA. So you can actually, the environment is very, very friendly. You can actually do the Orbit wallets. I have this, but I actually don't use it that much. Okay, set it down. I have the, but I actually don't use it that much. You can't actually use the whole wallet. Okay, you can also use calculator and see how the calculator can work for you. Take for instance, if you choose your assets. Let's look, for instance, I want to choose what asset. Let's just look at okay, dots, Polkadot. There's it. Polkadot. Okay. Run a validator. Now, if you are running a validator means you have your own platform where you can actually, people can now come to stake their own cryptocurrency. Okay, it would be nice for one of us to even have this. It would be very, very nice so that we can actually support each other. Okay, it would be very, very nice. Okay, so how much dots? You put 1,000 dots for 365 days. Provider fee. This 2.48 is what they will pay this to run for you to run a node. Okay, running a node, you also make some commission, something like that. Okay, if you are providing a node, you can also make money. And compound reward, no, okay, it's not compounding. Dot price, present price. So let's look at that. 1,000. Okay, let's look at okay, returns. Look at the returns here. So if you are running that 1,000 for 1 day, you make 0.04%. For 1 month, 1.14%. If you are running it for 1 week, you are making $48. Okay, that's 2 point something dots. If you are running it for 1 year, you are going to make 13.85%. Okay, and you get 138.474 dots. That means if you are running this as if you stake 1,000 dots. So let's look at maybe if you have 5,000 dots, the details will change, as you can see. Okay, so you can actually use this calculator to compute and see what you can get within a particular period of time. Okay, and you have a question?
Yes.
Okay,
so when you're saying 1 year you have 13.85%,
okay,
and you're having 692 dots, your interest, is it given to you in Polkadot?
Yes.
The percentage is in Polkadot. So
yes.
if you have 10 Polkadot, then
what you will earn is dots. Okay, this amount here is calculated by the present value of dots.
Okay.
Yes, so this amount might change, but this one will not change.
Okay, so if Polkadot maybe in the next 1 year is $40.
Yes, you multiply the amount by $40 one.
You would have. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So that means you can also earn in terms of appreciation, and earn in terms of you can earn in terms of appreciation. So if the dot appreciates, of course you are earning, and also you also have more dots to your favor again.
Exactly, that's what it means. It's just like Bitcoin. If you have 0.1 Bitcoin today, let's say assume 0.1 Bitcoin costs 100 naira. Okay, maybe in the next 5 years, 0.1 Bitcoin can cost 200,000. It's still 0.1 Bitcoin, it's just the value that changed.
Yes.
Yes, so that's how it is. So you can actually play around this, go to staking rewards, look at it. You can get a lot of information there, and also look at these providers, staking providers, you know, look at their platform and see what they have. Okay. Now, like for me, what I did with my Polkadot, I put it into earning on Binance. Binance happened to be the provider. Okay, just like we have providers here, staking providers. Okay, so I put my dot there. Okay, as you can see, Binance is a provider. Okay, so I went to what's it called? Let me show you. N. So you need to look for a provider that suits you. Okay, but going to that site will give you a lot of information. The staking rewards, the providers, whatever the calculator you want to use. Okay, but another thing you need to understand. Okay, if you go to the provider will definitely have its own commission, so they would automatically deduct their own earning from what you are supposed to get. As you can see, if you are providing a node, just like the validator, like Binance is doing now as a provider, which anybody can do that if you meet the requirements. If you meet the requirements, okay, you can actually have your own node. So actually, what did I? Okay, hold on, let me look for that. Where did I stake that? Okay, I think it's on the. Let me see what I see here. I can't remember. Hold on, please. Let me look for it. I staked for 2 months, which is 60 days. I staked 201 Polkadots, and I'll get 7 point something Polkadot within 60 days, which I think is fair. It's a good deal for me. Let me look for it. Where is that? Device taking. No. All right, this is it. Okay, I put in 201 point something Polkadots. Okay, I run it for every 7 days for the next 60 days. And I'm getting 18 points. Okay, at the end of it, I'll be getting 7 point something ADA. But so far, sorry, not ADA, Polkadot. So far, let me show you my earnings so far. So anybody can do this. You don't need to be a guru. Just identifying, getting the right information, and looking for the service provider where you can actually make addition. Because 7 or 7 point something dots can look small. Yes, But what if the value of one dot appreciates? That is, you get the point. And I'm going to roll it over again after after the 60 days expires. So far, I've been able to make 3 point something. Let me zoom it up so you can see. I've been able to make 3 point something dots. As of today, 3 point something dots. If I have to do dots as of the present price value, which is 17.99, that should be times 3. That's $53.97 times probably $4.85 per dollar. That's 26,000 naira, which is not bad. Okay, which can actually go up or come down depending on the value of one dot. Okay, so there are a lot of opportunities when it comes to staking reward, and like some of us know, we've been making some returns when it comes to ADA. Those of us who stake using Exodus, you can actually stake using other nodes. Okay, but I use Exodus for that, which is for you to see where your rewards are. For those of you who have actually staked your ADA on Exodus wallet, if you go to your ADA, which is this, you click on it. Okay, you come here, earn rewards. I'm using the desktop version, not the mobile phone, but I'm sure you can play around the environment and find out all these things. You can click on earn reward. Once you click on earn reward, this is where your reward will be. So far, I've earned some rewards because I pulled them out. I've earned plus 14. Look at it. Can you guys see it? Plus 1419 ADA I've earned. So once you earn here, you can come here and say claim reward. It will now add back to your ADA and increase the number of ADA you have staked. So that's what I've been doing. Okay, I'll come here, I click earn reward, claim ADA rewards, and it will just move from here to my normal account. And that will also increase my ADA. So that's what I've been doing. So far, I've earned plus 14, blah, 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 ADA. Okay, so that is how you do it. So there's a lot of platform that you can actually earn. As Exodus is what? A provider too. Okay, but it's okay, it's the wallet that you can also provide that services for ADA, not all coin. Like Exodus, as you can see, does not have Polkadot. Okay, it doesn't have Polkadot. So that is why my Polkadot I kept it there is on the Binance platform and earning me some yields, just like my ADA is doing the same for me. So you can actually use that staking reward to find out the coins that you have and where you can actually put it that will yield you return instead of just being idle. And some of us are also using Nexo. Nexo is also a platform where you can actually earn returns on your investments. Okay, just like Celsius Network, just like Nexo, just like BlockFi. Okay, those like a crypto bank where you can actually put in your crypto and to work for you. Okay, all right, so that's on staking reward. Any question? I'll drop this link so that we can I'll drop this link on our platform so that we can also use it to. That's a link. I just did that, so you can pick it up from there. So let's look at the market today. The market is bouncing back. Synthetic Network over $15. Ethereum over 260. Bitcoin less than $33,000. Polkadot $18. ADA is doing well, 0.35. Chainlink wonderfully doing very, very well, $23, almost $24, which it was around 24.35 earlier today. Uniswap doing very well, heading to $10, I believe. And Nexo token, for those of you who have Nexo is doing well. I see Nexo hitting $1 very soon. Okay, and the market is doing well so far today. As a few days ago, we are seeing blood everywhere. But today, we are receiving healing. And I strongly believe next week is going to be better. Okay? So hold on to your bags. If you're not an expert trader, don't trade. You can actually make good money when you trade, but you can also lose a lot of money if you're not an expert trader. Expert traders even lose money too. They will tell you more than 90% of traders lose money. Okay, so but if you cannot trade, hold on to your crypto and wait for the right time to what? To take profits. Okay, so that's on that. Okay, any question from the house? Any question? Please, let's ask questions if there's.
Okay, I have a question.
All right.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And thank you for availing yourself every week. Please, this trading, you mentioned about trading.
Yes.
What is the best possible way for someone that just joined in Bitcoin, in cryptocurrency trading or cryptocurrency investment to trade? What would you advise someone that doesn't really know much, just starting up to trade? What suggestions or advice you would give that person? That's the first question I have. The second one is the last time I was in the meeting, that was 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
You actually gave me an advice on investment. I asked you if I have a 1.5 million naira, how would you invest it? So we're able to do major investment on Ethereum and Cardano.
Okay.
But I kind of left Bitcoin because Bitcoin, the price is scary, you know. So now we are looking at making another investment, and my husband is insisting on Ethereum while I am insisting on Cardano, that since the price is still very small, that it has the tendencies to still grow. And at a point in time, we have a neighbor that is your friend. I think he's your colleague, Kane. He's just also helping us, giving us advice on sometimes, he's the one that actually gingered us to invest and brought me in the platform. So now yesterday he was mentioning about us borrowing from Nexo to do some businesses. I'm a teacher by profession, so I call myself an investor, but I won't say that I'm a very good risk business venture.
Okay.
So sometimes I like to be more careful. I don't know.
Okay.
So now my husband take it up that he wants to do the borrowing of the money in the Nexo to do the investment, and I'm just very skeptical about the whole thing. What will be your advice, please? Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. I think I'll start with the first question. I think I've answered that, but I'll answer it again. First of all, if you want to go into trading as a newbie, I would say you can, at the same time, you shouldn't. Let me explain. You can go into trading by learning. Take this time to learn. Okay? Take this period to learn about cryptocurrency trading or generally trading, but don't invest as a newbie. Just take this time to learn. Okay? Now,
yes,
majority of people, traders, they lose money. Up to 90 or even more than 90% of traders lose money. Okay, so I wouldn't advise you to trade except you are sure that you can absorb, the pressure of probably losing money and, coming back, probably bouncing back again, because there's no trader that makes it 100%, to be sincere with you. Your starting might be very poor, okay? And if you know what you're doing, you probably still make money in a long time when it comes to trading. So I think this period, if you want to go into trading and you love trading, use this period to learn first. But while you're learning, you can just buy your cryptocurrency, hold on to it, watch the market, learn from the market, see how your money grows, and now for on this platform we'll still do trading. Why I don't talk about trading like that is because I don't want people to lose money. Okay, I want people to make money. We're going to do trading when we've made money. Let me explain. Towards the end of this circle, this bull market we're talking about, hopefully most of us or all of us will be in profit. We can actually take a percentage from our profit, not from our capital. Okay, if you have made, let's say, 100%, and you can say, okay, I want to take out 10% from my profits and invest that into trading. It's a good deal. So even if you lose part of that 10%, you won't feel it that much because you're taking money from what you've made, not from your capital. Do you understand? So before then, I think you should just learn about trading, but don't put your money into trading. That is what I would do if I'm coming into the space for the first time. Education is the key. The more knowledge you gain in the crypto space, the better for you. So you should learn, okay? But you can also buy your cryptocurrency.
Okay.
Now, to answer your second question, you want to do ADA, your husband is saying you should do Ethereum. I think both of you are actually on the right track, okay? I will tell you why. First, if you are buying Ethereum today, Ethereum will, in short, Ethereum will hit $2,000 soon, okay? It will hit $2,000 soon. If you buy ADA, ADA will hit $1 soon. Both investment, both of them are fine. But if you are talking about based on market cap, the one that has better ground as of now, you talk about Bitcoin, talk about Ethereum, because market cap determines the strength of a particular cryptocurrency. Do you understand? ADA is also in the top 10, which is a very good investment. All right, all of them are good. Whether you're buying Ethereum now, you still make good money. Whether you're buying ADA today, you still make good money. Remember, all these are not for short time, they are for longer period. This same here, this same 2021. Do you understand? So I won't tell you to buy Ethereum or ADA, but anyone you guys choose to buy, it's a good investment. Okay? It's a very good investment. It depends on how much you put into ADA before, how much you put into Ethereum before. Probably you want to acquire more Ethereum, is a good bet. You want to acquire more ADA, it's still a good bet. Even if you get crypto and Bitcoin today, it's still a good bet because Bitcoin will pass 100,000. I've been saying it, it will pass. I've been saying it since last year. Most people didn't believe it, but it's going to happen. Okay, I don't want to put hope high too much. It can go as much as over 200,000. Even some people, experts, when I say experts, people that knows far better than I do, I even say 500,000 or even more. But I'm not putting that cap at 100,000 minimum. I'm sure of 100,000. So if you look at now and to that time, you'll still be in profits. But you have to decide which one of them. These three that I mentioned, they are very good cryptocurrency that you can actually buy. Okay? So you discuss with your husband, you guys should agree. Anyone you guys do, it's okay.
But from your analysis now, the better market cap is Ethereum.
Yes. Because
when you mention
market cap, you see the list there. They are ranked according to their market cap. And there are some people are arguing that Ethereum market cap will surpass that of Bitcoin in the future. Do you understand? Yes. And why did they say so? Because of the use case. The use case. Ethereum has a lot of dApps built on the blockchain on Ethereum. Do you understand? So people, daily transaction, daily activities, the banking sector, the insurance sector, different things will be built on Ethereum. Ethereum is going to be like the Web 3.0, like the internet of today. You know, if there's going to be a change in the internet, it's going to be on Ethereum. Do you understand? So a lot of things you can actually do on Ethereum, you can't do on Bitcoin. Do you understand? You can't do on Bitcoin, that blockchain, but you can do that on Ethereum. A lot of things that is going to change the banking sector and the insurance and whatever are going to be built on the Ethereum. So the use cases is high. And what does that mean? It's going to mean that the market cap of Ethereum could skyrocket and even surpass that of Bitcoin. It could, yes, it's possible. In the future, it's possible to surpass that of Bitcoin. Okay? But it doesn't mean that the value of one Ethereum could be higher than Bitcoin. Do you understand? We're talking about market cap. But in crypto, you can never say. It might even be higher than Bitcoin in the future. But for now, If you go to YouTube, you go to the internet, you read why Bitcoin market cap, just read about Bitcoin and Ethereum market cap, with Ethereum market cap surpass that of Bitcoin. You see different arguments from different people. And all these guys are experts in the industry. Okay, so Ethereum is a good buy. And let me tell you, let me say something here for those of you who are scared of when you see a correction in the market. Let me tell you, if you out of fear and sell your Bitcoin, you someday look back and say you regret it, because you can't buy Bitcoin and take, for instance, at 10,000 because of fear. You now sell at 8,000. Okay, it doesn't make sense. This is a bull market. The best time to invest in cryptocurrency is this cycle, because we all know that this is a bull market. Whether the market comes down or not, it will still appreciate, it will bounce back. And if you look at the way we've been bouncing back, when we had that previous correction and this one that we just experienced, you notice that it didn't stay long before the coin started bouncing back. This means that institutional investors are scooping up all the old Bitcoin. Unlike the previous market cycle, if we have like 30% correction, it takes some days, some weeks before you begin to see a bounce back. But in this case, we're talking about days. What does that mean? It simply means that people are waiting for you to sell so they can scoop it up. So hold on to your cryptocurrency. If you don't know anything, if you don't have any idea about cryptocurrency, you just hold on and say, okay, I want to keep my Bitcoin for the next 5 years or 10 years. Whether the price drop or it doesn't drop, but you give yourself a target of the next 10 years, you'll be a millionaire. Because the amount of Bitcoin that will ever be in circulation can never exceed 21 million. And in the next 10 years, we can't even reach that 21 million. The last Bitcoin that will be mined in the year 2040 or 2140. I will confirm the exact date. Either 2140 or 2040. That's when the last Bitcoin will be mined. So we still have, if it's 2040, we still have like how many years from now? 20 years from now. You know, so we find ourselves in a very good space where we can actually prepare our future with Bitcoin. If not another cryptocurrency, let's just say Bitcoin. This is the surest industry that I know of as of today. If you look from now to the next 10 years, we should be talking about counting millions with the small Bitcoin that we have. So if you don't have Bitcoin, you still need to have Bitcoin, because Bitcoin controls the whole crypto market as of today that I know. It's over. If you talk about, let me share my screen so that, and I know I've shared this thing before, but I keep talking about these things because, you know, each time you talk about cryptocurrency, you must always say something. Let me zoom it up so that you see. Let me take it. Okay, let's look at cryptocurrency. You know, all these things are there. The data is there. Let me zoom up. Look at now. As of BTC dominates 63.9% of all the whole crypto markets. The whole crypto market cap is, as of now, is 960. It was over 1 trillion before we had this correction, but now it's around 960 billion, right? And Bitcoin controls 63.9% of the whole market cap as of today. So you still need, to me, I feel, even if you are accumulating other cryptocurrency, you still need to have at least some amount of Bitcoin. Even though you're not selling, if you don't want to sell in the next 5 or 10 years, which there's a time we are going to sell, probably this year, okay, because we know the bear market will come. But even if you miss the bear market, sorry, if you miss the peak of this bull market, and you are not in a hurry to sell, or it's not like you want money that bad, there's nothing wrong in accumulating, because some of these whales, all these big companies that are buying cryptocurrency today, some of them are holding for the next 10 years or 20 years. Whether the market goes up or down today, they are not bothered, because they are going to hold for the next 10, 20 years, when Bitcoin will probably be $1 million for one, or $2 million for one. And in the next 10 years or so, I see those companies who have invested in Bitcoin or Ethereum will be the richest companies of this world. That is how I see it. Imagine a company who has 10,000 Bitcoin today, and in the next 10 years, one Bitcoin turns to $2 million, apart from their other assets. You know, so me personally, I look far into that future, not just what we have presently. Where will I be in the next 5 years? Where will I be in the next 10 years? Will I still be probably running around for money, or am I trying to secure my future in the next 5 to 10 years? And we all can actually do that using cryptocurrency. So I keep saying it, we are still early to this party. We are very early to it because we are currently at the growth stage. For those who understand what product life cycle is, okay, we are at the growth stage. We've not even reached the maturity stage. We haven't gotten to the maturity stage of this industry. We have a very big opportunity to build and make our lives better financially in the next few years. Okay, so everybody should have at least some amount of Bitcoin, no matter how small. 100,000 naira worth of Bitcoin today will never be 100,000 naira in the next 5 to 10 years. Never. We shared something some time ago. If you had invested $1,000 in Bitcoin 10 years ago, this year you would have been $237 million richer for just $1,000 10 years ago. So imagine the next 10 years. If you invest $1,000 worth of Bitcoin today, imagine the next 10 years how much you worth. So it's something we should all think about. This industry can actually change lives if you plan yourself well around it. Okay, so other cryptocurrencies are there, very good cryptocurrencies, You can diversify, but try to have at least some amount of Bitcoin. Even if it's 50,000 naira or 100,000 naira worth of Bitcoin, okay, just have it and see where it will take you. Okay, I hope I've answered your question.
Yes, you have.
All right.
One more question. There's another one that I asked about Nexo borrowing of money.
Okay, yeah. Okay, let me answer that question. First of all, nobody likes to borrow money. But let me use myself as an example. I don't take loan because I love taking loan. I take loan because I want that money to work for me. All right. Now, during a bull market like this is the best time in the crypto space that you can actually make good return on your investment. Okay, but you need to think smart. This is what I do. I know we're in a bull circle, right? And I know Ethereum is yet to hit. And I know Bitcoin will exceed $100,000. Not just because I'm saying it, because experts in the industry are saying it. Data is also giving us an idea where this industry or where the value of Bitcoin or Ethereum would be. Okay? Now, take for instance, Ethereum is $1,200 today, around $1,200 today. And I know Ethereum will definitely exceed $5,000 minimum, this 2021 minimum. But I don't have money, but I have crypto, I have Bitcoin, I have some other assets, cryptocurrency assets, but I don't have paper money, fiat currency. Okay, what Nexo can do for you, or even Binance can also do that for you, but all these providers have the limits of what they can do. Okay, now, moving your money to Nexo or your cryptocurrency in Nexo gives you an opportunity to take, loan. Your money is your collateral. There's nothing wrong taking loan for a business. It's like making money work for you. That's what it means, simply. If you make money work for you and somebody who didn't take the loan and the assets appreciates, that person that took loan will make more gain than the person who never took loan. Do you understand? So it depends on how you see it. Taking loan is not, nobody wants to take loan. Nobody wants to hold. Okay? But if you have a calculated risk based on data, based on facts and all those things, and knowing fully well that in the long run it will yield you more profit, then there's nothing wrong with taking the loan. That is what I would do. I explained last week what I did. So one of the best decisions I did this year was January 1st. Okay? Ethereum was around $730 per one. But I didn't have the physical, I didn't have paper money. But I had my crypto in my Nexo. So what did I do? I took a $4,000 loan. That day I bought 5.47 Ethereum with $4,000. But today, can $4,000 give me 5.7 Ethereum? No.
No.
You cannot. If I'm just trying to make you reason why, you know, let's say Ethereum now is this amount. I can only get 3.2 Ethereum as of today. But I got 730. I got 5 points. Okay, meaning I've made for each one minus 730. I made for each Ethereum that I got, I've made $518 of today. So it depends. Now I say it depends on how you see it. It depends on how you see it. And I shared a video. I don't know if you guys watched that video. I don't know whether I shared it. I'll share it again. Some other people are doing the same thing. The same thing that I did was some other people. Not that they don't have money, but they are making the money work for them to make more returns. So that is just it. So you have to decide, this is what I do, this is what I do. So if it suits you, if you look at it very well, if you weigh the risk, if it's okay by you, you can go in for it. But in a bull market like this, we know that the price of Ethereum and the price of Bitcoin as of now hasn't even started. It never even starts there. Okay? It never even starts.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it.
Okay. Thank you very much. I mean, I got that part of the Bitcoin, so
okay,
we'll look at that aspect too.
Okay, no problem. No problem. All right. Any other question from?
Hello. Yes, I have a question, please. Please, Andrew, I'd like to find out if we can stake Stellar coin.
Stellar, I don't know. Actually, I don't have Stellar, but look at that staking reward, that link I dropped. Look at it, go through it and see if you can stake Stellar. Okay, let me just check. Okay. Let me just check.
We have Stellar. You can earn interest as well from Nexo.
Okay, with Stellar. Okay, that's good. That answers the question.
Yeah.
Okay, you can earn interest with Nexo. Okay, no problem. But if you go to staking reward, you can also see other providers where you can actually stake to. I don't have Stellar, so I don't really know. Well, that's why I don't have Stellar. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Any other question from anybody? Okay. I think we are good for today. And another thing I want us to do, please, whenever we say we have meeting by 10, please let's make it by 10, because why some people will be here by 10, some people will be here by 20 minutes later. This is about data. Okay, this is about data, so that we don't keep burning other people's data while waiting for that. It doesn't make sense. Please, let's try to make 10 by 10, so that, and again, the meeting will not take time. Just like today, I've already spoken. The little we're going to talk about majorly is about that staking, and probably take 1 or 2 questions. And also, I also appreciate if we have people that will come on board, probably talk to us about their experience, or something they've experienced you want to share with your house, because we are all here to learn. I don't want it to be just one-sided, because I want to learn from you too. Okay, I do my research, I do a lot of things too, and I also want to gain from every member of this family here. And soon I'll be doing short videos where I'll be throwing. I'm working on my YouTube channel. I'm working on that. I'm working on other platforms on my site. And by the time I package everything fully, you guys will have a feel of it. Short videos, explaining 1 or 2 things. I'll be working on that, because, like I told you guys sometimes earlier, this is my dream. My dream. This is what I feel I want to do after I quit job working. This is what I want to do, and I cannot do this alone. We can only support each other. So please do your own research. Anything I have, I'll share. Anything you have, you share, so I can also learn from you guys. Okay. All right. So that said, we're going to end this meeting. I really want to appreciate everybody that came on board. Everything, your questions, your experience, and hopefully within the week, if there's any emergency, I would call for another meeting. Until then, Saturday will be fine. Okay? All right. Thank you, everybody, and have a lovely day.
Thank you. Bye.
You too, as well.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, Andrew.
Thank
Have
you.
a nice weekend. Yeah,
You
God
too.
bless.
All right. Leonard, well done. I see you.